It might still feel surreal that in the shadow of a pandemic, the Euros are almost here to provide relief, colour, and no doubt the usual highs and lows.
I think they'll go through further, to be quite honest with you.
Well, hopeful. we've got to have hope. Maybe this year there's a higher chance of Scotland succeeding.
Hopefully it'll be brilliant for Scotland, hopefully.
Hopefully.
If they can get through to the Euros and into the last 16, that would be history making for Scotland.
This festival of football could galvanise a new sense of optimism amid the gloom of the last year. Sometimes these tournaments have a habit of defining moods and events beyond a football field. It was the year that started in hubristic tones to ridiculous pretensions of dominance.
Where now I've been becoming a wee bit more low profile, and I've been saying, you know, if we win it, and all the fans say, forget the if, Ali, it's when we win it. And we'll really shake them up when we win the World Cup.
But the searing heat of Argentina led to a national cringe, but not before that goal redefined glorious failure.
It's won by Timmer, and the goal! What a goal by Archie Timmer!
If you contrast it between the wild expectations and the huge anti-climax, the year is seen as a disaster. But I saw it personally as a vastly exciting year, and so did the vast majority of Scottish supporters.
Some politicians even thought the national mood post-Argentina caged Home Rule hopes in 1979.
Had Scotland won a few more matches in Argentina, that undoubtedly that referendum would have had an overwhelming yes factor, that a Scottish Assembly would have been created almost immediately.
In the 1980s, the backdrop was mass unemployment, Thatcherism, a miners' strike, and a sense of a country that was not at ease with itself. But football could still provide some respite. Scotland didn't conquer, but its footballing heritage still produced players that said, "We mattered." International competition provided a release from the woes of the time.
The atmosphere is absolutely fantastic.
The historic clash with the old enemy propelled emotions to the heavens, or condemned them to hell, depending on the score.
And here comes Gascoigne now, they could finish it off.
By the 1990s, there was a feeling England was about to have a decisive upper hand. The whiff of change extended beyond the football field. By the 1998 World Cup, a Scottish Parliament was but a year away.
This is a crucial moment. Collins for Scotland.
Since France '98, the sense of Scottishness off the field has recast our politics at the same time as the Scottish imprint on the international football stage has become almost invisible. Until now, the coming weeks will judge corner turned or falls down.
It's a promising group of players, so hopefully they can build on from this major tournament and hopefully get to the World Cup.
Some good young players come through Scotland, so we kind of hope that'll last, and this won't be a one-off for Scotland for another 23 years.
I think this is just the beginning, and I think actually we'll be going through quite a fruitful period for the national side.
There have been other changes too since 1998. It's no longer a meandered stagger for boozed-up men. The game is more family-orientated now, less macho.
It's like, better now. Before, I think it was a lot. The kids didn't really go along to the games as much, but no, I think now is a lot better. Yeah.
Well, I do think obviously there's still a way to go as well, with LGBT and sort of racial issues as well. But hopefully they can improve in the next coming years as well.
It all starts at Hampden on the 14th of June against the Czech Republic. Just sometimes football defines legacies beyond on-field artistry and effort. In years to come, perhaps they will say of the coming weeks, they were good times that proved a portent of even better times.